When doing a frequency distribution, it's really helpful to have the data put in order. So it's much easier to count how many data points you have in each class. So when you have a data set that you put in Minitab or need to put in Minitab, you can have the data, and they're on the bottom, on the right side of your screen, just the data only, or just the output. I prefer to have my data on the bottom, and I like to get rid of this navigator pane while I'm working. So I've already inputted the heart rates into the first column. To get a data set into Minitab in the first place, you can select a column, and I'll just randomly put in a few data points for an example. You put in the value and then push enter, and so on. All right, so if I want to put a data set in order, I need to click on data right up here, and you'll see this A to Z sort. And I want to actually sort the heart rates because later I want to go ahead and do a histogram out of that. So I'm going to double click on heart rates, and it defaults to having the data sorted and put back into the original column, which is fine. And you typically want to select increasing. We typically need the data to be smallest to largest. So I'm clicking on heart rates, and I want it increasing, and then OK. And then you'll see that the column that contained the data for heart rates is now put in order. And in our session window, you'll see that there's a description of what we just did. So again, when you're working with a frequency distribution, it is really helpful to have the data set put in order so that you can easily count how many values fall in each class.